And he's back with a Ferrari this time. This is the GTC 4 Lusso, which is the V12 engine. Now, I still kick myself to this day because when I did the cold start, I had my headphones linked to my phone, so you cannot even hear the beautiful V12. But anyways, guys, it is what it is. So this car was the four-wheel drive car from Ferrari, which is the first one before the Paris Wangway. That's just me looking at the 488 Spider, as well as another 488 and a 458 as well. So this car comes in this beautiful Silverstone grey, which just shines in the light, but it looks even better. I like the hood or the bonnet, just the strong muscular lines. Then you've got the beautiful diamond cut wheels. This thing is long. It has got, of course, the Ferrari front mid-engine layout, which means it's got a long bonnet, which makes this car as long as the Range Rover. Yes, sir. So you got the beautiful carbon ceramic finish off with the lovely Brembo yellow calipers there. Then you've also got the air ducts there, which just channel all the hot air from the wheels. Then you've got the lovely side mirrors there with a beautiful, lovely Daytona interior. I also like the panoramic roof, which is glass. It doesn't retract, unfortunately, but this thing looks wide. It looks beautiful. I prefer this to the Paris Angway. Now, in terms of aero, this thing has got the spoiler at the top there. You've got the roof spoiler. Then when you come to the back there, look at the stance. You can just tell the haunches are just massive. Quad tailpipes, of course, and also quad rear lights as well. Then you've got that big, massive diffuser in the back as well, which just looks beautiful. So now we're just going to focus on the inside, and then we'll just take things from there. So on the inside here, you got this lovely two-tone interior color. You've got this lovely champagne and black interior, finish off with the lovely texture of carbon fiber. So this is me sitting in the back here. You've got plenty of space, though I've got to say you do sit a bit higher on the back. It's kind of got the Volkswagen Scirocco layout, and then just the leather itself. Even though this car is pre-owned or pre-loved, it just still smells good. You can tell it's been maintained. That's the back seat configuration there, which is very similar to the Paris Angua. So it's nice to see the Ferrari DNA has been carried through the ages. So this car is also available as a V8 with a 3.9 from the 488, as well as the California. But yeah, Portofino better yet. But yeah, this is just the best, to be honest. This is right, guys. This is interior. So I'm 6 foot tall, which is not that tall in the world currently, but I feel comfortable. So I've pushed the chair all the way back. One thing I do love compared to the 488 is you kind of sit a little bit upright on this one, which of course matches, I guess, the function of the car. It's meant to be kind of like an SUV drive. And also, there's just more space for your legs. There's just more space. You know, I'm not the smallest man, but I feel like this has just got a lot more space. So you've got the carbon package as well, which is not the full carbon. It's just the normal carbon package, which means you get carbon on your steering wheel there. You don't get carbon just, on these. You get leather. So this person didn't spec the car to the fullest, which is fine. Ferrari does sell this part, so you're able to buy this car and configure it how you wanted to look like, and just get rid of all these pieces and get the carbon instead. So one thing I do love, I think, is just like the design language of this car is designed to be an everyday car that you can push and drive. This car, I think, is probably like 3 years old, and you can tell it's been well maintained, and it's got 22,000 miles, which is a testament to the build quality of this car. I do love all these little bits of like, storage space. So you've got your cup holder space, which is massive. Then that closes nicely as well. Then you've got your window controls. Then you've got the little center. Well, it's not even little, it's kind of deep as well. So you've got the center storage there, which has got the nice LED light as well. You've got your USB for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I don't like how it kind of bangs a little bit. I'd love if that was a little bit soft. Then you've also got the display. So you've got the rev counter there, which comes in that analog setting. Then you've got your miles or kilometers, which can be configured. Then you've got your temperature outside and all that good stuff. And then you've also got controls as well. So these buttons here control this side. You're also able to increase as well as decrease the riding height of the car. Then this side also controls this screen over here. Then you've got all your buttons, which you use every day, wipers, lights, and all that good stuff as well. So one thing about Ferrari, they've got the Manettino switch which has been turned to icy as well, as you guys can tell. So I'm gonna put it to sport. So when I turn the car on, it's just gonna sound so loud. And you got the navigation system or the multimedia interface system, which I'm not a fan of. It's not very intuitive. It's complicated. Then you got these buttons over here. I've just lost my AirPod. Then you've also got like the label as well, which says GTC for Lusso. Then you've got the screen as well for the passenger. You just power that up. So that will show you the rev counter, the speed and the gears, and the sat nav as well. So these guys are still able to see things like the G-force as well, and all that. So we're going to open the glove compartment, which is very tiny as to be expected. Then you've got like a UBL sound system, which is okay, not the best. Then you've got your memory seat configuration. So you've got up to 3 different presets you can set on this. Now, one thing which stands out about this car is the roof. It's got the panoramic roof, which is beautiful, or panoramic roof, which is lovely and beautiful. Especially, I think in winter time, it does get a bit dark. You need some light, and this provides that as well. This is a quick video, guys. It's not a long video, so then we're going to move on to the back as well. I will not go in the back. So this is the back, guys. So you've got the center control. These chairs are quite deep as well. Then you've got the vents as well, which are massive as well. You get the storage spaces as well. I've got to say, like, the back does look a little bit tight as well. So if you're someone who's, on the bigger side, you might probably struggle, I guess, to be comfortable. I mean, this chair's been moved a little bit forward, and you've got that space. In a Ferrari, are you taking the piss? That is crazy. So what we'll do is we'll get the car started, and we'll just go from there. So I'll lower the windows and go from